Hello friends, welcome back to the final session for my trading signals for Tesla and Forex. Today is 27th of March, and before I begin, I invite you all to like, share and subscribe. We'll cover what the previous days offered for Tesla and what the next and final days of March may look like. So we got a very volatile day today because, just like I told you guys, look at this, 27 share by green energies, by red energies right here. Was a very volatile day for Tesla. Look at this. So right around here is where the day starts, around here. And we got a nice bump at the beginning, 6%, almost 7%. So after that, it comes a very powerful crash. Okay, all the way down to almost again 6%. So it was a day where in a single day we got massive opportunities for both long and short. Okay, in a single day it was extremely volatile. One of the most volatile days of March. I can only think of a couple others that could be even more volatile, but it was I nailed this, guys. I told you, 27, watch out for the 27 or 26. These days could be very volatile. The 26 was also volatile. It was not a range. You can see that the price goes down right here, starts going down, kind of recovers at the end. The final position of the 26 is slightly lower, but not that much. It's not like a complete crash of more than 5%. So it was another also volatile day. So yeah, we got that for these 2 days, and for the next ones, basically we can expect maybe some kind of relaxation, possibly tomorrow. It's going to be a yellow day. Yellow always means range or volatility. So one of the two will happen tomorrow, and I think it's going to be very hard to see another volatile day. So if I were to say, it's going to be more of a chill day. By the 29 and the 30, some of the final days of March, I expect to see basically powerful corrections. Oh wait, I'm just looking at this. Yeah, 29 or 30 are not going to be market days. I forgot to erase this circle. So we'll only have to worry about the 31 of March, which that day could also be kind of a range, some kind of undecided. I don't see really high potential for extreme volatility unless something outside the markets happen, such as, for example, geopolitical events, something like that. But yeah, that's for Tesla. Before I continue with the Forex chart, just want to remind you all that since this is going to be the last session for March, you are all invited to pick the next Forex or stocks or indicators, gold, whatever, that you want me to cover for April, the next month right here. So if you want me to cover whatever you want, just write down in the comments. Okay, don't give me cryptocurrencies because I have a separate channel for only cryptocurrencies, okay? We're talking about only traditional finance right here. So don't give me any cryptocurrencies, anything outside the scope of traditional finance. I don't want trash suggestions, okay? So yeah, that's what we got. For Forex, we got also volatile days, especially 26, basically both of these 2 days. I mean, look at this. 26 right here, it starts right here, crashes all the way down to the lowest point around 0.60%, which again for Forex this is kind of significant. Okay, it might not be much by crypto standards especially, but Forex it's a nice decent pump movement. Now on the 27 you can see it's a very powerful uptrend. We were expecting this in one of these 2 days, obviously not happening on the 26th, but rather on the 27th. Lots of massive strength. I was actually thinking that this week could be some of the worst times for this forex pair, the British pound. But this day was very, very powerful, and this day alone might be enough to kind of neutralize any potential corrections that could come and will inevitably come in the next days, around possibly 29, possibly tomorrow, starting from tomorrow. And one of these last days, for example, the 30 or 31, we can expect some powerful corrections. I think the scope of the most dangerous crashes could happen around the 28th to the 30th of March, just like the box highlights right here. Okay, so be aware of this if you're trading this forex pair, because crazy things could happen in these days, starting from tomorrow. If that's the case, I mean, look at this. The correction that the 26 got was just in the same level that I talked about this in the previous video. Okay, I told you that if we were going to see some corrections in this last week, and the worst case scenario could be something similar to the levels we saw on the right here on the support zone on the 10th of March. Look at this, the exact same. So I also nailed these levels, and that's something that I will try to develop in the coming in the future. I want to develop some kind of system where I can know the exact levels of price where it's going to hit at certain times. So yeah, will be a nice experiment doing that. But yeah, guys, other than that, for, like I told you, expect some corrections, especially a very powerful correction around the 28th to the 30th of March. One of these days will hit us hard. But other than that, it's basically almost the end of March. So only a few days remain. You will see me again the next week with more predictions, this time again different predictions, so you have the opportunity to pick whatever you want to see in the comments. Having said that, I wish you a good day. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.